Hello, it's Jamie here from Embodied Badassery, and so I'm going to take a few moments with you and share what I call the 90-90 stretch. And the reason I'm sharing this with you today is because on my bedroom badassery salon, I have a lot of people telling me that they have tight hips, which makes working with some of the embodied yoga principles forms a little bit difficult. So I'm going to share with you one of my top hip secrets. If you want to keep nice healthy hips, this is what you want to do. So you're going to need to come down onto the floor or find some floor space, and once you've done that, you're going to set your legs up in what I call the 90-90, and it is literally creating 90 degrees with each of your legs. So if you imagine your thigh and your calf creating 90 degrees, and the back leg is going to create 90 degrees as well. What I want you to be careful of, I'll show you from this angle. What I want you to be careful of is that the back heel doesn't go too far into the butt, and that the front heel doesn't come into the groin, because that's not 90-90, okay? So make sure you move that heel away from the butt and the heel away from the groin. Okay, so for a lot of people, even being here is going to feel pretty uncomfortable. And if this feels uncomfortable, you can use a supporting hand, but ideally you want to start working to bring the hands up. And if you can bring both hands up, bring both hands up. If you need a support, support yourself. So the first movement that you're going to do here is you're going to focus on your back knee. And you're going to pick the knee up and lower it down. You're going to pick the knee up and lower it down. Now if you can synchronize that with your breathing, that's great. So you can inhale up and exhale down, but don't worry about it too much so long as you're breathing and it's nice and slow and controlled. And you're trying to keep as much of the movement happening just in that hip and not throwing the rest of your body into it. Okay, so you do that, maybe 8 to 10 times, something like that. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your awareness to just the back foot. Now this may or may not happen for you, but I want you to send the message there. You're going to pick the back foot up and down. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see, hopefully you can see that. Alright, so the back foot, you pick it up and set it down. So it's not a huge movement. Pick it up and down. And it might cause cramping at the hip, up and down. And again, breathing as you're doing it, making sure you're not going into a breath holding pattern. Okay, and then once you've done that a few times, I'm going to come back to the front. All right, so then once you've done that, we're going to focus on the whole leg. So you're going to pick the whole leg up and set it down. So you can see I have to rock over quite a lot to do it. Ideally, I wouldn't be rocking at all, but I'm still working as well. So you're going to pick it up and down, up, and down. Whoa, you're going to feel the burn there. Up and down. Okay, now we're going to pick it up. We're going to swing it up to our chest. And we want to draw it up as close to our chest as we can and take it back. So again, swing it around to the chest. I'll turn to the side so you can see what that's like on the side. So it's to the chest and back. To the chest and back. Okay, so then once you've done that, we need to change sides. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you the other side so you can see what it looks like. And also it's going to feel different. It's a different side of the body. So to change, you bring your back leg to the front, and you take your front leg to the back. Okay, so as you can see, I'm already sitting differently because it feels different on this hip. So again, first movement, you pick the knee up, you set it down. Pick the knee up, you set it down. And again, you want to do this with nice, slow control. And if you can time that with your breathing, even better. So again, you want to do this on this leg maybe 8 to 10 times. And then you're going to take your focus to the foot. So again, you're going to pick the foot up and down. So just the foot up and down. So the knee stays down, just the foot up and down. And again, you're going to, all right. So again, you're going to pick it up and down, up and down. And then from there, we're going to do the whole leg up, down, up, down. Okay, and then same thing, You're gonna draw it up to your chest and then swing it back. So up to your chest and back. Okay, so then once you've done that on each side, you're gonna play with changing sides, just moving side to side. So you go from 90 to 90. And again, trying to keep your hands off the floor, just using the momentum of your legs. So I'm doing one leg at a time. Another way you can do it, if you have the core strength and if you have the mobility, is you can try to do both legs at the same time. Okay, so you work with whichever way feels best for you. All right, so there you go, that's the 90-90. So just to recap, you have your legs at 90 degrees, so the thigh and the calf are at 90, the heels aren't too close to the groin or to the butt. First movement is focusing on the back knee, then the back foot, then the whole leg, up to the chest and back, and then changing side to side. So I hope that makes sense. That's going to give you some nice saucy hips. You'll end up with hips like Shakira for sure, and they'll be really good for the bedroom. So enjoy your new hips, and I'll see you all on the flip side.